JJK fans, we just got some bittersweet news, and that is the apparent announcement that the Shinjuku Showdown arc of Jujutsu Kaisen will be its final arc. So let's talk about this. So this information comes to us from the recent JJK Exhibition and yet another Q&A with Akutami, where he was asked, as you approach the turning point that is the Culling Game arc, did you roughly have a concept of what it would be like? And in Gege's answer for this, he says, I thought of it as a crutch for taking us to the Shinjuku arc, which is the final section slash saga. I had already decided on the things that had to happen, like characters and colony stuff, but I kept each colony segment contained to be its own individual volume, and thought about how to make them as exciting as possible as I progressed. I remember having a discussion with my editor about how it'd be nice if each volume should be like its own sort of album. And then we have some translation notes here, both by Lightning Claire, who I've spoken about a lot on this channel, and also TL Kuhn, who is one of the main translators for Leaks Night. And they both say that it would mean like saga or section or arc. So meaning Shinjuku is the last arc of the manga. However, that doesn't mean like we're literally about to end in the next 2 or 3 chapters, in my opinion. Because let's be honest, we all knew we were in the end game. We are literally in the final boss fight with Sukuna right now. So Shinjuku very much feels like the final saga. However, I do think there is more story to unfold. I think there will be something going on with the merger, and it's probably not fair to call that an entire arc because it's just going to be a little bit of a stint. So yes, I do believe Shinjuku is the final arc, but we still have a little bit more to go after this immediate fight, in my opinion. But again, this isn't really news. Gege mentioned at the start of this year that JJK would probably finish this year, so we always knew that December at the latest was probably as much as we were going to get. Also, Weekly Shonen typically puts out a big announcement when a series is entering its final stretch, just like they did recently with My Hero Academia telling us that there would only be 5 chapters remaining, which I think it's only 3 or 4 at this point now. So I expect them to do something similar with JJK, meaning we've got a little bit more left. But that's not to detract from the fact that Shinjuku is clearly the final arc of this manga, which again, just to hear it become more and more official is definitely bittersweet. So let me know y'all's thoughts down below. Are you ready to see JJK go? Are you ready for what Akutami does next? Let me know your thoughts.